I'm Vincent Lim. I'm a landscape architect, and I'm currently the founder and managing director at the BCL Asia Landscape Architects. Our firm is composed of designers, architects, and landscape architects who are into urban design, landscape architecture, tourism, environmental graphics. So my first day at AIM was my first day outside my previous company. So it was really an interesting ride. So I decided to take EMBA because I knew it was going to be helpful with my business, and even during the time that I was taking EMBA, I was already able to apply a lot of the things that we get from the sessions. And 7 months after graduation, now we're seeing the effects, the positive effects of all those applications, and I really feel grateful. Two reasons. One is, even if I'm a landscape architect, I've always wanted to take up a business degree. And I thought that if ever going to take it, it has to be at AIM. It's known to be the best. I opted for the EMBA program just because I realized it gave me the flexibility. Since I have a startup firm, I knew it was catered to people who are really on an executive level, and not just about the time, not just about the workload, but the intensity, the core lessons. That's what I was expecting to get here. We feel really fortunate to have the best professors here. We expected that we were not going to have an easy time, which we didn't really. It was really challenging. We like how it extracted from us a lot of things, how to think critically, how to think global, how to work with teams, how to work with current stuff. Your classmates are senior executives of big companies, and aside from the things that the professors are downloading to you, they are able to facilitate good conversations, critical conversations, and then you learn from different industries. So I was on my end, I was able to give a fresh perspective coming from a design and construction industry. And then I get to learn about how technology industries are performing, telecom, etc., etc. And then you realize that you're really not an isolated industry. The world here, it's sort of an in-your-face thing that you just can't isolate yourself. You have to think not just about your own industry, but how the other industries are affecting you. Every time we come from a session, I feel that I was able to get something that I can readily apply. I think that's one of the main takeaways from this program, is you really get things that can be applied right away. So, and then in my case, it was advantageous that it was a startup. So we're just a small firm, and a lot of the things I learned here I was able to implement them at the office. In fact, after graduating, I'm really more equipped in getting out there, growing my company, especially now that you're more sensitive with the environment. Before, because if you're just an artist or a designer, you just say you just have to put up a good design and then clients come in. Now it's not the case, and things are really competitive now. So I really had to position myself and my firm into becoming globally competitive eventually. The tools that we got exposed here are really helpful. Now we're strategizing a lot. We're on our toes. We're never complacent with how we go about work, and hopefully things pan out the way we planned them for. Having the EMBA degree and the things we learned here, it just inspires you to really push further and maintain a solid position. Yeah. I would make a shout out to all those designers or architects or even engineers who have always had this inkling on taking business degrees to go and pursue it, because again, there's so much you can learn here that you can apply in your own businesses. And I think now, as a designer, you just have to be well-rounded. You just don't have to know about what's good aesthetically. You have to know the business. You just have to be committed to finish it.